coming to school. This is not Atlanta. This is not Los Angeles. This is not New York City. It's DC. Hi y'all, welcome back to Hot at Howard from your favorite Hot at Howard girls. Today we're going to be doing an answering assumptions about HU video. So before we start, we're going to go around and have everybody introduce themselves. So
I'm Naila. I'm a programming intern here at Hot at Howard.
Hi, I'm Fatu and I'm the assistant PR director for Hot at Howard.
Hey y'all, I'm Destiny and I am a YouTube intern for Hot at Howard.
Hey y'all, I'm Gina. I'm the PR intern for Hot at Howard.
Hi, I'm Tamia. I'm a programming intern for Hot at Howard.
Okay, cool. So we're just gonna go around and we're gonna basically read off an assumption and then talk a little bit about it. So what's the first one we have? Destiny?
The first one we have from Instagram is, should we say who it's from or no?
Should we?
Okay, I don't think so. The first one we have is from Instagram and it says, Howard females are bougie. I say this. I say not all of us are bougie, but we all know we deserve the best.
Okay.
That's
all that we said.
That's all we said.
That's really it.
Okay, next.
Okay, people here are stuck up. So I think there's definitely like a big stigma about Howard, not even just from like people that are trying to come here, but everybody sees Howard as like us thinking that we're better than everybody. But I mean, it's like, it's gonna sound so bad to say so, but like we're one of the best. So people carry themselves like that here. But I mean, it's just facts.
Okay, wait. Okay, everybody
but like,
is not stuck up though.
Not stuck up.
Like,
but like, there's definitely an air of like, yeah, we know where we
the
got.
best.
Yeah,
So
we got here. Like we got here for a reason.
Excellent.
And Howard is top of the top. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what it is. But stuck up, I wouldn't say so. Obviously, everywhere you go, you're gonna have some people that do have that kind of like
Absolutely
uppity mentality.
Yeah, exactly. So
everywhere.
Yeah,
it's not specific to Howard, but
it's not. But there are a lot of people that are stuck up here. But not everybody. It's a lot of nice people like us.
Yeah.
Howard students are very immature.
That's rude.
Screaming.
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't interact
Yeah.
with many people, but
I think coming into college, really to begin with, you're gonna run into a lot of high schoolish tendencies because you're just graduating from high school. So I don't think that Howard, has any monopoly on that. I just think, we're extra, so anything we do is probably to be a little extra, and that's where we're at.
Yeah, true.
There are a lot of freshmen that are immature.
Yeah,
I'll say that. Very,
But
very
then there are a lot of freshmen that are mature. So it's like, it's a
out here,
balance.
securing internship bags and things like that. I mean, look.
Okay, the next one is that Howard doesn't give out scholarships and financial aid.
all right.
Who lied
So,
to you?
no, honestly, yeah. So, no. I'm joking. No. So, the way Howard is with financial aid, it's kind of like a hit or miss. But it's not that they don't give it out, but like a lot of people that do get it, they get quite a bit. So, for a lot of people, this was their school of choice because they got the most money from here. So, if your grades are up there, your SAT scores are up there, your essay's good, stuff like that, you have a good chance of getting money. So the fact that they don't give out scholarships or financial aid, that's not true at all.
Yeah, no, I was like, most of the people you interact with, like, you're going to find out they're on some type of scholarship or financial aid, just like you. So I wouldn't say that they don't give it out at all.
It just may not be very Oprah-ish when it comes to, handing out the money. A lot of people do have scholarships, but they're not that big, I promise. They're not. There are some people you might find that have full rides, and you're like, why did you get a full ride? But, yeah, at the same time, a lot of people don't know.
That's a big thing. Sometimes you really don't know why people got the scholarships they got. You just, it's luck of the draw. Like, to be honest, it's luck of the draw.
It's like somebody picked a card.
You can't just, really, like, drop the top, like, okay, 25K for you, 15 for you, 2K for you. Like, it just depends.
Yeah.
Everyone makes friends before ASD.
no, I don't think so.
Not
I
true.
had no friends. Well, I had friends from back home, but that was about it. I knew nobody coming in. It was a little scary, but I know a few people now, so it's fine if you don't know anyone coming in or if you do. So
Yeah, I think a lot of people utilize like the group me's and like social media to try and meet people, which is cool. But at the end of the day, when you come here, things are gonna change because it's a big transitionary period for everybody that's here. So chances are, if you meet somebody in a group chat, you might not have the same like relationship that you had online with them when you're in person. So just keep that in mind when you're meeting people. But it's definitely good to like know some faces before you get on campus because it makes them more comfortable when you get here. But I wouldn't put like all your eggs into one basket. So when you come here after ASD or during ASD, make sure you're like branching out, meeting other people. Don't just stick with that one group chat when you get here.
Yeah, I think, you'll make friends. Definitely don't feel pressured if you don't know anybody. Because honestly, you can just roll up. And if you're like that, you're just going to meet people that are right for you. And just know that even if you do meet somebody, you might meet a whole new group of friends a week later. For freshman week. You will. You actually will. So don't pressure yourself.
Also, I would say don't make too harsh assumptions from like your group chats and the people you do know before, if you do know them, because a lot of stuff can change when you get here, like they said, and your opinion of someone online may not be the opinion that you have of them in person when you get to see them here on campus.
Leave all that drama stuff at home. Just stop. Because you don't know these people you don't know them. You don't know them from a can of paint at all. Like.
And when saying that, like, you don't know them. You know them from text messages. Don't expect
their handle. Like, their Twitter handle. That's it.
To be your friends when you come on campus. Because I promise you they're not. And if you don't have friends when you come here, it's okay. Because I was lonely. And now I have friends. So everything happens with time.
Everything falls into place. Just like Gino was saying, like, if you're just yourself and you come here, you'll attract the right people, So just be yourself. Talk to people. Be open. Everybody here is new, so you don't have to like worry about feeling like, oh my god, like such a noob, like oh my god, like I don't want to talk to anybody.
Wait, can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, so if you don't make friends your freshman week, do you feel like it's harder to make friends after that?
Honestly, no, because I think freshman week, depending on like the vibe of your personal freshman week, you might not like really want to be like friends with those people, because I really believe in putting friends in categories. So there are people you go to parties with, which is a lot of what freshman week is. Exactly. They're like your friends that you study with, and then they're like your everything friends. They're your friends that you vent to. Like freshman week, you're gonna meet like mostly party friends because that's what freshman week is for the most part. So after freshman week, I think you meet probably more of like your core group of friends because now you're like in the swing of school, and that's what you're here for. You're here to study. So you're going to meet people that are, like, on that same wavelength with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that makes sense?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
The next one is Howard is very competitive, fashion-wise and achievements-wise. That's funny. And everyone tries to one-up one another. I think that's what it says.
Yeah.
I think everything is competitive here. I was not used to that, or I'm still not used to it.
Go ahead, it's fine.
Okay. I would say that everything definitely is competitive, but I think the whole idea of one-upping people comes from like a good place, like in people's hearts, like because literally like we all want to see each other succeed as like people that go to Howard and Howard students in the community and things like that. So when people want to do better than you, it's just so that it's not anything against you or anything like that. It's just like them trying to be to their full potential and truly showing how great Howard is and the education that you get from coming here. And I think that the competitive vibe that's here is not for everyone. Like it's definitely something that you have to get used to at first, but make sure you internalize it to know like, okay, this is motivation for me to keep going and do even better than I already am.
I'll say this about the fashion, because when I heard about pop-out culture, I was very nervous, okay? Because I came from a school that had uniforms. I have no clothes. I have nothing in my closet, okay? So don't come here expecting to have to pop out every day. That's not what Howard is.
Nobody really cares.
People dress up on the daily, but that's them. Nobody really cares. Just don't come to any like formal events not dressed up. That's really all it is.
But that's everywhere. That's not just Howard.
That's
like,
not just Howard. That's really anywhere.
But in terms of like every day going to class, like walking around, people have such like a broad spectrum of what like fashion is to them here. Nobody's really gonna look at you crazy if you're walking down the street in a legging and like some sweatshirts or something.
But at the same time, nobody's gonna check you if you're wearing heels to class.
Right.
Because it's Howard.
It's all normal. All of it is normal. Like
exactly.
Yeah.
It's just It's just
You can
clothes.
wear what you want to wear when you come here. You're not going to be judged.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you're extra, be extra. I enjoyed that. And if you're not, then just go
No,
fuck you.
right, be chill.
As you can
That's
see,
fine.
I'm rocking the Colombian leggings right now. Like, it's fine. Like, nobody cares.
Oh, baby,
like,
especially when it's cold.
Oh,
Especially when it's cold.
It's
baby,
cold.
nobody is checking for what
know,
you're wearing.
I love
when
a
it's 2
good-
degrees outside. I
A
promise
good
you.
pop
Walk outside
out
in a blanket.
Monday.
See if anybody cares. Like,
Nobody's gonna care. They're gonna go get their blankets too.
no, honestly. What was the question?
Everybody tries to one up one another. It's
And
competitive
in fashion and achievement.
and achievement wise.
Oh, I was gonna say one big thing when you come here, make sure you're not like constantly comparing yourself to other people, because even though that's motivation, it can get to you so bad. Especially, I know one thing I experienced coming from like a school that was like all white. I was like one of the only black kids in like my circles, like in terms of classes and stuff like that. So you already stand out in that aspect. So you come to a school where everybody's like that kid basically. They have all these achievements racked up, and they come here and then they're doing all this like organizational stuff, and they're having all these like accolades attached to their name. It can get really discouraging. So just make sure that you're using that as like, okay, everybody around me is doing great things. I can do great things too, but don't like try to make somebody else's journey your own.
That's true.
And don't rush into it. Like, you do not have to be the first, on freshman council, 2 months after you've been here. These things take time. Like, you can wait until you feel more comfortable or until, you're managing all your classes properly to really, fully immerse into, like, the student body and stuff like that.
Because that's what you're here for. You're not here to be in clubs. You're here to get a degree. So.
And bouncing off of Fatu, Howard is literally every student body president, every prom king and queen, every homecoming king and queen, every popular kid just
Literally.
thrown into one school. Like,
Literally.
it's gonna be a shock, especially if you were that kid at your school. It's gonna be a shock. So just don't compare yourself, literally, because there's no point. There's no point. We're all rooting for each other at the end. But not everybody, so watch out for that.
Oh.
Who wants to read the next one?
Okay, I assume that it's hard to have guy friends because the ratio is so off. So, definitely, people joke and say Howard's like an all-girls school because low-key, like, we're everywhere. But I don't think it's hard to make guy friends just because the ratio is so off. I feel like...
It's almost not noticeable. Like, you
Yeah.
can barely
Yeah.
notice there's more girls than boys.
Yeah, because... I don't know. I don't even know what to say to that. Because, I feel like for my personal experience, I have a lot of guy friends. I think I have more guy friends than I
Majority
have
of my
girlfriends.
friends are guys.
Yeah. So, it just kind of depends on who you hang around, I guess.
I
But,
feel like you don't even notice the difference.
You
really.
don't notice unless you're doing like a research study or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
You
in
walk into the
class, you
cab.
might notice like, oh, there's only like 5 boys in this class,
Yeah.
but like if it's in the 20 girls, but like when you walk around campus or like just interacting with people or meeting people, you're gonna meet the same amount of boys and girls. So
We're no Spellman. We're no Bennett.
mm-mm.
It's Howard.
So this person said that they've heard that many things at Howard are meant to be discreet or low key.
Ooh.
Yikes.
I know that was a big thing when our class was coming in, HU22. I don't think that was something that was very clear to our class, that a lot of things you're supposed to be like
We used to get
zip
subtweeted
about.
a lot.
Yeah, subtweeted. They just said that. They just said that stuff.
I mean, yeah, but like HU22, y'all don't know how to that.
Yeah,
Yeah, like they like y'all run your
yeah,
mouths. Like,
yeah, like
Wait, when was this?
On Twitter.
Like during the summer.
Yeah,
and,
the
like,
summer, like the beginning of the
I
year.
didn't know how.
Yeah, freshman week at everything.
Yeah.
It was coming at us.
Because it's true, like, that should be, like, a value for your life. Like, you shouldn't walk around, like, saying everything that you want to do because, first of all, when you don't get to do it, that's embarrassing. Second of all, people be wishing, like, bad on you. So you don't want to be putting out all your plans for people to just, like, basically curse your stuff and then you don't get to do what you wanted to do. You know what I'm
Plot
saying?
against you.
Exactly.
I think that definitely when you come here, know who you need to know, because I think that that's an important thing. Like, if you know you really want to get into a certain club or org, make sure you connect with people that can help you get there, because that's going to take away from the aspect of it being hush-hush, because now you're in that circle. So it is manageable if you learn how to do it.
But also with that, make sure you're being genuine with, like, all that
Yeah,
stuff. Because I think people take networking a little, like, too far.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to do it to the point where it's like, okay, you're just mooching off of people. Like, you should be making genuine connections with people you genuinely, like, have something in common with, or you know, like genuinely like have some kind of connection with, like on that level. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, it's definitely like you want to be genuine because it's very transparent when you're not. And I think if you do anything, you shouldn't do it for any type of, outward reason. Make sure you really want it. Because when you really want it, it'll align for you and you can make it happen. It'll be great.
definitely.
I want you to say stuff around.
Yep.
That's important, especially like if you're in the cap or something, you see the Kappas strolling or the Qs bouncing. Don't say nothing bad about them. Don't say nothing good about them. Don't say nothing. Just don't say nothing.
People talk.
Don't be loud. Because
talk.
people hear you. People talk about you. People will talk with you. People hear you.
It's gonna follow you. Because the
Eyes
campus,
everywhere.
the campus is actually like, is like this. Like, people will know.
Yeah.
People definitely know.
Just don't run your mouth.
Don't feel like you have to walk around like looking over your shoulder like.
Yeah, it's not
It's
like
not that serious,
but don't
but
run
like
your
at the
mouth.
same time, just know where you are. Be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of who you're speaking to. You know what I'm saying?
And I don't think that's just the Howard thing. That's like
That's
real life.
everywhere,
That's
like,
a real
yeah,
life thing.
yeah.
Just don't be running your business to
Yeah.
everybody on the street.
I assume Howard is lit and y'all always have a good time.
Do you?
I don't know about that. I mean,
I have a great time.
I have a good time.
I don't know.
I mean,
It's your
maybe if
personal
you like
experience.
parties.
Yeah,
But
but
if
what
you
you make
don't,
it up.
then I don't know. I'm not a party
Parties-
person. So
Parties
I
don't have
know.
to be the only type of fun. So like,
Yeah,
I don't. What do you like to do in your free time? Like, what do you spend your time doing?
Watching movies.
Okay.
Listening to music.
That's good. That's fun.
Right.
Fun is what you make it. So it doesn't have to be like a party scene every type of weekend. Like if that's your thing, then that's your thing, and that's fun. There's definitely like room for that. But if you don't want to do that, you don't have to do that. So like she said, she likes to watch movies. There's movie nights. There's screenings all the time.
We got us coming. Girl, I'm so excited. Okay, go ahead.
No, but yeah, there's something for everybody here. Don't feel like when you come here you have to like fit this type of mold because there's literally something for everybody here.
And just don't stay on campus for everything. Do not rely on Howard for all your fun. We are in DC. There's free museums. There's art galleries. There's the wharf. It's like a lot of stuff to do. Just explore the city.
And that's
don't
what
rely
makes
on
me,
Howard.
Oh my god. Okay, so y'all, I'm from here, right? So when people come from outside and they come,
They talk trash about DC.
yes.
Girl, that makes me mad time
Know
to
where
come
you're
here.
coming to school. This is not Atlanta. This is not Los Angeles. This is not New York City. It's DC. It's its own city. So go out and explore. Find something that you like here. Because if DC to you is just Howard's campus, I don't know what to tell you for 4 years. Like, I don't.
Yeah, and you can't
have
open
a
your
whole,
mouth.
like,
You can't open your big mouth to speak on something that you know nothing about. Howard's campus is not DC. So when you go on Twitter and tweet and say, wow, DC is so boring, but you haven't stepped foot out of Annex or Cook, don't speak. Just don't speak.
don't tell me you walk down the street to go to the LaDroit Market and then you saw DC and you don't like it. That's not what it is. Like, I'm
if
sorry.
the furthest place you've been is Georgia Avenue's McDonald's, we don't want to hear you speak.
Like, the beauty supply store you thought you was in. Like, what? I don't know what to tell you.
DC
Like, you have
is
to.
so beautiful and there's so much stuff to do. Just look for it. Everything's not gonna be handed to you.
At all. Like,
But Howard
you really
is
have
fun.
to-
I'll say that.
That's half the
Howard
adventure.
can be fun.
That's half the
Just
adventure.
not-
Going out and figuring out like anything. Like it doesn't even matter. Like so.
Yeah.
What would you guys say to people who want to go out, but they have no one to go out with?
Okay, so I think there's honestly you should find other people that want to go out but
Let me tell
can't
you,
go out. But
my first night here, literally, this girl was like texting this group chat, and then she was like, "Hey, I want to go to 14th Street. Who's down?" And literally, all these girls replied, and they're like, "Okay, cool, let's go to 14th Street. We don't have nothing else to do." Like, you can literally ask anybody because I guarantee you, there's somebody else that wants to do it with you. So,
yeah,
go ahead.
utilize Twitter, group me's, that type of thing, and just like reach out, use the whatever your class hashtag is, and just see who wants to go out because there's honestly a lot of people who feel like she was saying like I want to do something but I don't have a group of people to do it with, and this is definitely not a city that you want to go out by yourself in. So especially like if it's late or something, you want to have somebody with you. So
I'll say this. I was lonely the first like month, maybe 3 weeks when I was here, and I went out alone all the time. I hope my mom doesn't watch this because she'll scare me. But I went out all the time, and I had the best of times. Okay, I went to Forever 21. I went to the mall. I went to the museums. I was having a blast. You don't really meet people all the time. Okay, like it's fine. If you get to Howard and you have no friends right away, don't feel bad. Matter of fact, just call me. I got you.
I think that's a good thing too to mention when you're coming here. If you have a mentor, that's like a big help because Howard is a lot. Like there's a lot of like how we were talking about how everything's like hush hush. The culture here is kept very quiet. I think everybody just kind of assumes that when you come in, you already know it, but you don't. Like how are you supposed to know? So there are like little things like you're not supposed to talk about organizations or like maybe this place down the street isn't the best to go to get your eyebrows done. Like there's stuff you wouldn't know if you don't go here, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So having somebody to just like speak to know all those ins and outs really helps when you're coming into, because then you're not going into it completely blind.
And don't feel bad, because I know this could almost happen to me. Basically, like, you don't have to be the family member or the daughter or the son of an alumni or like someone else who went here or a cousin or anything like that. Like, there's so many people on this campus that value mentorship that they'll literally mentor you if you just find a connection and they're like, I like the person you are. Like, you know, if you ever need anything, reach out to me. So don't let that scare you, because I know that, you know, lineage is very big here, especially a lot of HBCUs are. So, but you don't have to have that, and isn't a factor into how much you're gonna know down the line.
And this is kind of off topic, but there are a lot of people's like celebrity children that go here, and don't let that like trip you up. Because there's a lot of celebrity kids in our class.
A lot of celebrities, period, just be on campus sometimes.
Every day, on the daily.
You can't let that like. Don't be on that fangirl stuff like on some crazy stuff. Yeah, no. It's okay to be excited because obviously it's like influential people like. They've made differences and stuff, so you can be excited, but like, you know where the line is. You mentally know where the line is, so don't cross it.
Don't be acting boo-boo, like it's just no like,
because there are people like
at Convocation, Felicia Rashad was there.
Oh, you know
y'all
she was.
Tell
you know she was screaming.
I didn't even get to speak to her, and I was screaming.
Oh my God, all the way in the back. Like, come on.
Like celebrities pop up to Howard all the time,
yeah.
And I think it's like. If I didn't go to Howard and I saw them, I would have acted crazy. But just because I go to Howard and they're here all the time, it's like, okay, Nick Cannon's in my class. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, it becomes like a regular thing here, which is weird. That's actually really weird.
It is. But it's like, you get used to it.
Weird.
Like,
because Nick Cannon's really in my class.
No, like.
And my friends at home were like, is that Nick Cannon? I was like, yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. Yes. Aw, that's so cute. I love Howard. Howard is so great. Like, if y'all are coming here, you're really going to enjoy it. I'm sure you will.
Absolutely.
Yeah. How do we end this?
Thank you guys for watching. We'll leave. Oh, you look like you was about to do something.
No.
All of our social media links will be in the description bar below and our website and all that stuff. So if you guys want any more information about who we are and the type of stuff that's going on campus, just make sure you check there for all our links. And yeah, we're just going to close this out here. So, bye guys.
Bye.